Hi everybody, it's Daphne and you're very welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to spend some of your time with me today. This is probably the fastest get ready with me weekend makeup look I'm ever going to do, because I'm on my way out to meet my two sisters for an afternoon tea, and I thought I would just film my makeup as I was doing it, so I'll do a voiceover and I will show you my outfit at the end, because I am in a super rush. I'm late as always. Without the last minute, I don't know how I'd get anything done. So I hope you enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up if you do. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for lots more videos like this. I would love to have you as part of our lovely little family here. So have a wonderful weekend and I will talk to you soon. Enjoy the video. Bye. So I'm starting off with my cup of tea that I can't do without. And I'm going to prime my face with my Sculpted by Aimee Beauty Base in Golden Glow. And you know, if you've watched me before, how much I love this. It's a beautiful primer. It has really lovely skin loving ingredients in it. It has SPF 25. It's got hyaluronic acid and it gives a beautiful glow to the skin. I really love it and highly recommend it. I'm going to put some concealer on my cheeks, and it's the Sculpted by Aimee Complete Cover Up Concealer in Fair, and I just pop that on with a brush, and you can see how it gives a little extra coverage to any areas that would have some redness, and my eyes are very sensitive at the moment, so they look quite red. It's just something that I have, dry eyes, and they go red. So for foundation, I'm using the Sculpted by Aimee Second Skin in Fair. I love this product as well. It is literally like a second skin, and it also has SPF 50. It's a mineral based makeup, so it's really good for your skin as well. It has hyaluronic acid and other skin loving ingredients. It doesn't look heavy, but it gives good coverage. Really comfortable to wear on the skin. It's a product that I use. You can see, possibly saw there from the tube, that it's almost gone, but I have another one in backup, and it covers all my redness, but it doesn't look heavy or cakey. I'm just putting a little extra on to my hand there to apply to my cheeks, as that is where I would have most of my redness. So just patting that in there with that blank canvas brush. Making sure to blend everywhere and onto my ears, and of course down under my chin onto my neck. I always think applying foundation takes the longest part. There we go. For contour, I'm using Clinique Curvy Contour. That's the colour Curvy Contour. It's a very handy twist up product, and it's cream, so if you're in a hurry, it's really fast. So just popping a few dots onto my forehead, alongside of my nose, and I'm making sure not to go under my cheekbone there, but to go on, place it on the cheekbone so that it lifts my face, and of course along the jawline. That's where I would get a little slackness, and I'm blending that in then with a Carter Beauty brush. It's a slightly angled brush, and you can see how well that blends in. I apologize for how red my eyes are, but this comes and goes with me. I wish they weren't like that some days, but that's the way it is. So just blending in the contour on my nose and on my jawline, making sure to blend down onto my neck so I have no lines. And if you've watched me before, you'll know that I love this product. I'm going to put a little extra there, but this time using the brush, just to take some from the Twist Up product and just buff in a little extra contour there on my cheekbones. And it warms the face as well. For blush, I'm using another Clinique Chubby stick, and it's a creamy cheek balm in Robust Rhubarb. And again, if you've been watching me for any length of time, you'll know it's one of my favourite products. And I'm just popping it on to slightly higher up than the apples of my cheeks, because if you smile to get the apples of your cheeks and then you stop smiling, they drop. So I want it up higher on my cheeks, so that isn't that lovely? So that my face gets a lifted effect, and I'm just blending that in with a Carter Beauty, I suppose a blending brush. It's a brush I use for lots of different things, but you can see that that colour just blends out beautifully. It's very sheer, it's quite moisturising, and it gives a lovely pop of peachy colour. Loving that. I usually use a powder brush just to make sure that the contour and blush have no lines. For my brows, I'm just using the Inglot Brow Mascara, but I'm going to brush up there with my spoolie first. I love this brow mascara for a very quick and speedy brow look, but it gives definition. It adheres to your own brow hair. You can see where I have brow hair and where I'm slightly lacking. So you can just work away at that until you get the desired look. It's just having a brow mascara like that gives hold, and it makes the brows look very natural as well. It's not a particularly sculpted look or penciled look. I did the other one off camera, and I'm just brushing through the two now with a spoolie. My brows can play around a little bit and not behave, and they weren't really behaving this particular day, so I'm trying to get them to behave. I'm going to go in with the Sculpted by Aimee Complete Cover Up Concealer, and this time I'm applying it to my eyelids as a primer for my eyeshadows. I find this is a wonderful product for priming the eyes. It doesn't weigh the eyes down, it's not uncomfortable, it doesn't cause irritation. You could actually use that and not put anything on, but I'm going to use the AU Long Lasting Cream Shadow Stick in bronze, and I'm going to use this for my whole eye look, apart from one other highlighter. So I'm popping this all over the lid, right up into the crease. Looks quite a lot, but you'll see in a minute when I blend it, it blends out quite sheer. The same on the other side, and just sort of the shape of the eye into the crease. I think things were just going slightly against me here, but yeah. So I got, another sip of tea. Very important. Just a little eyeshadow blending brush there from Zoeva, and I'm going to blend that out upwards and outwards into my crease, so I don't have any harsh lines, so that everything looks really well blended. And I suppose that really is the key to any eye look, is to blend, blend and blend even more. So I want to intensify the colour a little bit. That eye didn't have as much on as the other, so just balancing them out. But I want to intensify the colour and use this actually as a liner, as you see I'm doing there, along the top of my lid, and then taking it up into the crease there in the outer V and making almost like that backward 7, which is a technique that I would use with powders as well. It looks a bit scary. I think, gosh, what are you doing? But here I come with my trusty shader brush, and I'm going to blend that upwards and outwards, and literally where the colour meets my skin tone, or where the colour meets the lighter colour of the lighter shade of the same colour, I'm just using very soft blending motions there, little circular motions, and blending until there's no line, and it just seems one colour blurs into the other, but at the same time you still are getting some definition and intensity in the crease, and a liner across the lashes, the top lashes. It's a really versatile product. AU is an Irish company. These there's a whole selection of these long wear shadow sticks, and they come in a variety of colours. I started out with the bronze, but I will be buying more. And I think now I've never used the Laura Mercier caviar sticks, but I believe that these are very comparable. So I'm just lining under my bottom lashes there to give a little definition there too. And again, you can see it's one eye product, just taking that, joining the two together to give more definition and create a very, very slight wing. And the same on the other side. It's so handy to have just maybe one product like this that you can use for several different purposes. That's a smudger brush from Zoeva, and I'm going to just smudge that eyeliner out a little bit and pull the wing out a little bit too, making sure that it joins with the liner under my bottom lashes. So it creates the overall finished look. And I think that looks really well, considering I've used one product. I'm going to line then the rim of my bottom lids with the Carter Beauty Pencil Pusher Liner. I think it's in Nude, and it will just, on a day like today where I have very red eyes, it will help to make the eyes of the whites of my eyes look whiter. I'm going to curl my lashes off camera. Here I am back again, and this time I'm applying my mascara, which is the SoSu by Suzanne Jackson Eye Voltage Mascara. It's in black. I love this mascara. I have it about a month. It wears really well. It doesn't clump. It doesn't, it doesn't transfer. It doesn't flake. I can see I've made a tiny little smudge there, but and that's one coat. So the other eye was done, and then I'm just doing the bottom lashes as well, very, very lightly. I don't want them to look too heavy. I'm going to line my lips with MAC lip liner in Dervish, and I love this colour because it goes with so many of the shades of lipstick that I have. If you know me at all, you know I love my neutrals, my nudes, my warm colours. And then I'm going to apply NARS Dolce Vita lipstick, which is a sort of a pinky browny nude. It's a lovely lipstick on the lips. It's moisturising, it's glossy, it's comfortable to wear, and it's a good match for the MAC Dervish lip liner. So that's the lips done. Then I'm going to use MAC Cream Base in Hush as a highlighter. So warming it with my finger, and I'm going to apply it on the tops of my cheekbones, and also I will apply it around in a C shape around the side of up around my eyebrows, as you see I'm doing there, and that will just very subtly catch the light. It's one of my favorite products. So a little highlight on my nose, on my Cupid's bow, and a little across my forehead. I love that product. Then I'm going in with the Inglot by Maura Elements collection, Endless Beauty Wands in Aria Glow, and I'm going to just conceal that darkness under my eyes. I don't need very much. A clean finger then will help that to just melt into the skin. And I think the key with concealer is to apply a very fine layer and allow it to settle and do what it's supposed to do, and then if you feel you need more, go in with another thin layer, and you just build it until you have the coverage that you want. Don't apply it everywhere, just apply it to where you need it, and my darkness there under my eyes is where I need it. Back to MAC Cream Base and Hush, and put a tiny little bit on my baby finger and put it on the inner corner of my eye just to give some brightness, and also a small amount on my brow bones as a highlighter. It's a fabulous product and very versatile. Just blending those two together so that again I have no lines, no joins, and it all just is seamless. Checking everything over, happy with that. So my outfit today is a slip skirt, which I have paired with a black fine knit jumper and black sock boots. I hope you've enjoyed this. Bye!